2021, the Tanis Award, Best Picture, 2021 film Respect. Here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, reveal my 2021 the Tanis Award, my movie-going picks for Best Picture. 2021 film Respect. This award is for a year in which I saw no movies in a movie theater, and as such the award is for something I would have liked to see in a movie theater, and this one actually is a little bit different. I actually tried to see this one in a movie theater and the stars did not align for me to see it. So I was aware at the time that it was released and in a movie theater, and it just didn't happen. So I eventually got around to it when it reached the library systems. And I've covered this in movie notes form on this channel before. And this is one that I've selected as Best Picture for 2021. And it is, I do have a tendency to enjoy music, like as in, so it's an autobiography, no, it's an autobiography. It's a biography movie form, biopic, biographical motion picture of Aretha Franklin. And she passed away 2018 per the movie. And there's I watched it all the way through again. It has at least 2 views all the way through, including end credits. And I was watching the end credits, and they had live footage of her. I'm filming this in 2026. She's pretty recent, like as in like, you know, kind of final performances. And they showed some footage, photos / videos of her at the presidential inauguration and or inauguration concert back in 2009. And I was like, am I in the audience? Because I was somewhere in that sea of people in real life. So it's a human being. In that context, were we at the same inauguration, then our paths, and she was there on stage or talking or performing where I was, our paths have collided in that form. So I didn't meet her one-on-one. A lot of people did. For both things, the inauguration concert and the inauguration. But I was like, it was fun watching that. And I was like, see, those are perks of sticking through the end credits. She's somebody who has a strong voice and very much puts kind of a focus on soul in her music, which is not necessarily the most common in the sense of she put soul in her music and didn't come from a background of poverty. She had kind of her adversity story was kind of more in the personal life, like meets like assault victim storyline. So it's a bit different of like, yeah, she might not have been poor, but that doesn't mean things didn't go wrong. But that's also not her story. She kind of took that, and instead of being like, oh, woe is me, she was like, let me put my heart into my own voice and how I perform a song. And I thought this movie did such a refined job of communicating that and not kind of like tampering with that. The whole cast did really well on that, and they did a really good job on. A number of her songs she did not originate the song, but she did perform them, and that really she was known for the songs she performed. And I think that is very neat, quite honestly. Something, if you've been following the Tanis Awards and you saw Cell Block Tango from Chicago, right? I think the musical came before the movie. So I don't highlight things because they're originals. I really put an emphasis on the value of an individual, or like the actress or the actors, actresses, right? Because it's the Best Picture, in terms of like the performance being theirs. And so this is Aretha Franklin was a musical artist where she did that for really, it adds to the value of her, and her voice is unique when she can perform a song that comes from another and be a standout, versus kind of an original song, like a singer-songwriter approaches, it's all me, right? She's going, oh, this is somebody else and I'm gonna sing it, and then she has really big success, and it reinforces, like I say, it's a great story in the sense of it reinforces the music industry being a music industry, in that part of being part of the music industry is sharing. And yes, you could have written something and performed it yourself, but that doesn't mean you're going to be the best person to ever perform that song. And so I thought this is a great story, and it communicated that without ever being in one's face, or at least from my perspective, it wasn't in my face. So I thought it did a really good job of just communicating a different story, and kind of like, I might call it like a survival kind of story for the music industry and entertainment / performance industry more broadly. So that's the 2021, the Tanis Award, Best Picture 2021 film, Respect.